Yes. Good evening, guys. Let's see little live transmission of the games in San Marino on this evening. That seems a little intense. Hope you're all doing well. Let's check the ratings. Obviously, we're playing a bot team today. And we should be winning quite well here. Sana's launcher. Win even bigger. Berlin. United versus the Unknowns. Depressing. And the Unknowns playing with a long shot ability. That's different. Two bots up against each other here. Oh, I forgot something. Forgot something about I think I'll have to do something for a short second here. There's some music. Seems a little loud. What's that? Testing. Seems loud. How's this? Anyway, let's take a look at the games and see what's happening. Excellent attack on the wings. Not the wrong tactic today. That's pretty good. I think what we could do would be to add the games from the top flight division as well, to have something to look at. We have the Penarosa Bramante. That's the best team by far in San Marino at this point. They are up against the Borgio Tecase FC. Then we have Avanti Acquaviva Calcio and San Marino Fallen. Fourth place team away here, and Avanti is the team in the bottom of the table. Letis San Marino. These are second in. They're playing on a counter. Mythical, magical counter, that is. Playing creatively. Strong teams, honestly. FC Bernatjak. Third place team here, looking strong. Up against the Divine counter-attack. For me today, this is the most interesting game, the Unknowns versus Berlin United. Hopefully, the Unknowns can win this, actually. That would be a good result for me. Really would be. There's an injury, and Aquaroli, that's the home team, and it'll be just a minor injury, not something requiring a substitution here. And he's back and ready to go. Alright, so we have Calvajeo on the ball here, playing down the left. Zanotti. Zanotti? He lets rip a right royal rocket. Could it be he's scoring his 5th goal of the season? Yes, excellent. 1-0 for Inter Calvajeo. And Zanotti, I think, yeah, that's 5 goals in 5 games this season. So, and perfect start. I cannot believe he's doing so well, Zanotti. Just, it's just incredible, really. Perfect start. And now we are alone at the top. Superb start for Inter Calvajeo. Let's see how's it going again between AC Hiesanova and AS Fiorentino. Looks a little quiet here. So let's take a look at the top flight games in the Campionato Sammarinese. Penarosa Bramante. How many times have they actually won? How many times have they won the championship now? Season 5? 6 times? That must be 7 times. From season 5 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 times in a row. That's quite good, I should say. And perhaps they are en route to do such a thing once more. Did we have any events here? San Marino Fohlen are playing at the long shot tactics. Divine 21. That's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong level. Okay, we have a goal here. And that's it. That's FC Bernatjak SM. Coming up 1 goal ahead of Mayalinos. And it was Lionel Tintilia with a goal in the right side after 9 minutes played. How does that leave the standings? It still means that Penarosa Bramante is in the lead of the standings so far. So here's a corner kick for Penarosa, and they're up by 1 here. It was Dennis Juster who scored their first goal. The wing from Austria checking in with a goal after 10 minutes. That means we have Penarosa Bramante ahead of the table with maximum points. Avanti Aquaviva Calcio had a chance on the right side, but didn't manage to take the lead here. And then we have another goal. Luciandro, hello. How are the levels with the music and my speak here? Ooh, we up by 2 now. Francioni joining the party with a goal from the left side after 11 minutes. That means Francioni has scored his 3rd goal of the season. Love to see it. Love to see it. All good. Sounds good. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. So, well, it's been quite a day here. I've been recording 2 episodes for the podcast today, and I've did a live stream with my Danish team over on Twitch. And then I thought, well, I've been at it all day. Why not try out some YouTube streaming as well? So here we are. And if I'm not too tired after the stream today, chances are I'll just record the Let's Play Hat-Trick episode 48, I believe. Yeah, I'm feeling it a little, but it's nice to get a bunch of stuff going and doing some extra stuff. Here we are at Atleti San Marino Jungs. Going up by 1 goal. It was a counter-attack, and goal scorer was Alipio Oliveira Faria. Counter-attack at the left-hand side. And now we have another goal for Penarosa Bramante. It was Teposolo. He sounds like a Finnish player. Yes. And he scored from an attack in the right side. Let's just take a closer look at the Penarosa Bramante, because Teposolo looked a little old, honestly. And if we look at the goalkeeper here, Christoph Leutner, he is almost 34, I should say. We have Charles Mas, he's 34 as well. Sergio Larea, 31. 35 on the left back, that's Jan Gusnar. Let's just go to Kenan Uchal. Has scored a goal for San Marino Fallen, and that was on a header in the 14th minute. So almost 15 minutes played here. But looking again at these guys, the Swedish winger here, Andreas Rosenqvist, almost 33 years old. So it's looks like they are getting a little old, the guys in Penarosa Bramante. Question is if he's able to sustain and if he can keep replacing the players in his squad. He's won 7 in a row, so time will tell. draw here would be absolutely perfect for my team, because that would leave Berlin behind me. Berlin United is the team I'm hoping to compete with the second place for, because Cesane Sloncha should be the strongest team in the league, honestly. This is just two bot teams battling out. No highlights so far. Another attack for Calvehave into Calvehave. Right hand side. Walter Giorgio Agnoni with the chance here. And let's see. He scores, but I think the viewer is lagging a little bit, so I'll refresh it. And we are up by 3. Excellent. Great developments here. Superb start to the match, and we'll be witnessing a drawback now. A few percent in each side. Well, we almost had a goal here, and it was Enrico Gasperoni. The unknowns are up by 1. Sigmund Lustig. And it was a set pieces combination play that led to that goal. 1-0 for the unknowns. 17 minutes in. They're winning the midfield battle quite nicely here. Perhaps we can get a pretty nice result for my club if the unknowns keep winning here. Not gonna lie. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Meanwhile, in the Campeonato San Marinese, things are looking good for the defending champions here. How old are the opposition? Not as old, but you get why. Divine midfield. It's pretty strong though. Pretty strong as is an understatement. How about the other midfields? Titanic midfields, more or less. Long shot. But not actually ahead on specialties as well. You get why. You understand why they actually take charge of this set piece battle. The question is, however, is this a converted chance for a long shot? Must admit, I'm not used to reading the English live comments. I'm used to the Danish ones. So if I mix something up, that's probably why. Benerchiak on the attack here. They are trying in the right side. Nasran Umar, that's the striker up front. From Singapore, play has turned into a counter-attack because actually he missed terrible execution and Mayalinos are flying down the field like madmen here. Willy Pauwels, that's the central defender. Sounds Dutch, but it's, well, Belgium, so pretty close. But a disappointing effort from the defender in this situation, and it remains 1-0 here at the FC Benerchiak SM Arena. They didn't even choose to rename that stadium. Maybe I shouldn't point fingers. Oh, Amson 20. Hello guys. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. I've had an injury, and that was actually the goal scorer for the third goal, Walter Giorgio Pagnoni. And he's replaced by Giancarlo Berilli on the right wing here. I'm not too bothered by that, as long as Zanotti and Francioni doesn't get injured. They are playing in the midfield in order to, well, get some experience really. They will be training in the midweek match. And we have a goal in the butt game as well. It was AC Casanova versus AS Fiorentino, and it was the away team who scored this goal. It was Aldo Angelo Pacero. A quick event, I should call it rather. After 22 minutes of play. Keeping a closer eye on this match because in theory it's a more important match for me than my own being up against a bot team today, but it would be perfect if the Unknowns could take a win against Berlin United here. Perhaps a draw as well, but a win for the Unknowns would be absolutely fantastic. How are you doing, guys? Did you get a good youth poll this week? Anything nice to report? I actually got a decent youth poll in Denmark. I could show you guys quickly here. Let me just see if this works. McCulloch, let's go Forky. Welcome in the chat. Did this change anything? There we go. Alright, so just swapping over to the Danish team and I'll show you my youthful today. Unfortunately, he's got a solid potential in playmaking, and then he's inadequate passing at the moment. Unfortunately, the scout also told me there's no spec for this guy, so you can't win them all, but hopefully I can earn a little penny on him. I could also tell you guys that I did win my match in Denmark today, 5-2. So a pretty nice victory like that. But let's get back to the live viewer here. Like that. Let's see, 12 scouts, and I got a nothing burger. Okay, so you have an anniversary league team as well, I suppose. If you have 12 scouts in total, you can't win them all, just like I said. Unfortunately, but if we were always getting good players, we would not earn anything here. Ramolo, let's see. That's the away team. Berlin United coming up in the right sector, and that's the equalizer there. One game, one goal all, and it's as I said, Romolo Pezzi from Berlin United. That's all right. If they keep it tied at one goal all. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if this result lasted. This draw at the San Slancia Arena, but that probably won't be the case. Hold on, guys. I just need to get another glass of water. Right, so we had news about Walter Giorgio Pagnoni, and he'll be gone away from the team for a week or so with his injury. Excuse me. So if we look at the league table, well, it's looking all right for now, but we will be playing better opposition quite soon. I think we have Sasanas Launcher 2 games in a row. What stand ratio did you choose for your home? For my stadium? I use the one in the NRG calculator. Hopefully you'll be able to... you cannot see all of the... Perhaps... do it like this. So it will be 56.5% terraces, 23% basic seating, 18% roofed, and 2.5 VIP. Sasanis Launcher going up by a goal in the game against SS Serravalle. And that was kind of expected, and that means they are only 2 points behind us. Penarosa again. But a good save from Ahmed Derdovic in the Boca goal. I'm trying at my best to pronounce things, but I actually don't have any idea what I'm doing in that regard. A little adventurous perhaps of me to choose San Marino, but that's just how it goes. We are 30 minutes into today's games, and Inter Calvaher were leading comfortably by 3 here. Anyway, in case you didn't see it, the ratio would be and then you adjust according to mood, obviously. But I honestly always just use that calculator. It seems to work well, especially in San Marino, because I've been winning my matches. Sana's launcher up by 2 now. This time it was Feng Diaxian or Feng Dixian. An attack in the central attack, or the central part of the field, with a good scoring conversion rate. But they are playing against the bot team, so that isn't surprising at all. Berlin United now up by a goal here. 2-1, Lauri Silmu. And it was directly on free kick, so that must have been a beauty. 2-1, and no gifts to get from the unknowns today, or Berlin even. Next round would... Yeah, I'm playing Berlin United away from home next round. Lead Fleet, happy that you're streaming in YouTube. Well, at least I'm giving it a go. The thing is, well, at least today, it feels a little rough because I recorded two episodes. I had 2 guests in recording sessions for the podcast, and then I had my Twitch stream with the Danish team, and I thought, I was thinking perhaps it shouldn't be today that I tried out streaming on YouTube, but I thought, you know what, I've spent most of the day doing stuff related to hat-tricks, so why not just keep going? And here we are, and yeah, it's all right. It's only Monday and time for the day job tomorrow. But that's not too much of a worry. It's also nice to meet people in the chat and have fun with this. Let's just take a little look. I hear Wescu was one of the guests. He was. I didn't want to spoil too much about it still, but yeah. And the plan is, now that you know, the plan is that it's the first of those episodes. Don't worry. I mean, basically, yeah, so few watching at this moment right now, so it doesn't matter all that much. I think maybe people will watch a little. Okay, yeah, well, I know there was a... I know there was some things he had to clear also, but everything's fine, and hopefully I can edit the episode tomorrow. That's my hope. But yeah, no worries. It's not it's perfectly fine. I mean, if he broke it himself, it's okay. I think it'll be a pretty good episode. You could definitely tell that he's used to making podcasts because well, you could tell that he was experienced. So yeah. And a few unexpected turns towards the end, perhaps. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to releasing it because that's what the podcast, the format actually can. When you talk about things. So definitely looking forward to editing and releasing it sometime soon, for sure. We are almost 38 minutes in the game against Cesane Slancia. They are now up by 2, but they did get an injury. Liverani. He looks like a pretty standard player here. Penarosa, Bramante, the reigning champions, up by 3 goals to nothing now. Dennis Juster with an attack in the left-hand side. And they're cruising towards title number 8. 8 in a row, in fact. Pretty good here. In the game against Avanti Acquaviva Calcio and San Marino Fallen, the score is 0 goals to 1. Aletti San Marino Jungs are leading 1 goal to nothing against Damiani Tomasi FC. And in the game between FC Bernatiak SM and Mayalinos, the score is 2 goals to 1. But I'm happy because Zanotti scored once again. Beautiful. 5 games, 5 goals. Quite happy about that. That's a good statistic for a midfielder. Playing a lot in defense. Couldn't be more happy about that, honestly. Penarosa attacking again. In the right-hand side. Perhaps we had the viewer joking a little here. We did, and it's another goal to Penarosa Bramante. Sergio Lareda, the central defender, coming up, scoring the 4th. 40 minutes played here, 4 goals to nothing. Oh no, we had Frangioni missing on the left. That can't be right. How did he manage to miss that one, Frangioni? Extra laps for you tomorrow at training, Frangioni. Sanas launch, free kick on the left. And he tries to shoot directly. Otro acre panuncio. If that's how you pronounce it. Not entirely sure. Keeper kind of lucky to save that one. Guess that's all right. Antonio Montilla pressing away an opportunity here. But I guess that's too little too late for Cutrecasse. Case. I don't know. Trying to imitate an Italian pronunciation here. Could we get a fourth before halftime? Would be lovely. Cesanis lunch, Enrico Gasparoni getting a yellow here. Did you ever play Match of the Season, the hat-trick board game? No. I didn't. I was at a hat-trick meetup this fall in the Danish. I went to Aarhus with a bunch of other guys, and one of the guys actually brought the board game, but we never got to play it. I had the chance, but we got caught up in the hat-trick chat. And yeah, we ended up not playing it. From what I've heard, it's more of a gimmick. But that's only what I've heard about it. More like a souvenir than an actual good board game. But honestly, I couldn't tell because I'd say I was close to playing it, but I didn't. Did you try it, Hamsun? Did you get to play it? I think it will be 3-0 at halftime here. I wanted one, but had no money when the shop was selling it. In that time, I was a schoolboy. Yeah, kind of this. Well, maybe not a schoolboy, but I certainly didn't have money enough to just to buy a game like that. Same goes for all the merchandise, like the hoodie. I mean, two of the guys I've interviewed for the podcast they had hat-trick apparel, hat-trick merchandise. Now I would buy it just to have it on the shelf. I can tell you this much: the game I'm quite certain that the game that one of the guys brought to the Danish meetup, I don't think it had been. I think it was still sealed. Board Game Geek. Most people rated 6 out of 10. Buy a copy. It would be like a relic. eBay. No listings found. Geek Market. I don't see people. You know what? I see one guy selling it in Denmark. It's used, and you can tell apparently, but I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, this guy is selling it for like €8 used. Perhaps you could find if you would be happy to see it secondhand. I mean, it would be kind of cool to have in the. Now I'm not showing my background at the moment, but it would be cool to have in the background while streaming. For a guy like me as well. I probably would like a completely mint, fresh looking game. But that's just what it is. How long did you play Hat-Trick, Thompson? Since 2007. And did you play on the same account all this time? I mean, I started my first team in 2002, and then I wish I'd been patient enough. Maybe not with that team, but the second team, that's cool. The second team I started in 2003. I was that much into Hat-Trick, and honestly, it. I mean, the reason why I lost that team. Oh, this is my 4th time signing up to Hat-Trick. So the reason why I lost that my first real account was because I got too much way into World of Warcraft. So yeah. So at some point I didn't log into Hat-Trick. Robert M, hello, welcome. Oh, you got caught and fined. Oh, well, never did anything like that. I just played in iterations. And I think, honestly, maybe it could be the fact that nowadays I have a full-time job. The last time I played Hat-Trick, I think I started in... I would have to look it up. I had this team. Perhaps it's still in. The Twisted Transistors. This was my third team. My third account. Club history. Let's take a look. $2.4 million. Yikes. And I started in 2009. I'm playing since 2007. So in 2009, when I started this team, I was still studying. And I didn't... Well, I had, I wasn't super busy all the time. And I think probably that fact might have led to me not being patient enough. If I'm correct, I think 2017? That's crazy. I don't remember playing in 2016. I don't remember playing in Division 3. Oh, I do. But I do when I look at the team names. I remember these team names. Apparently. I guess I should have been... I guess my thesis around being more busy wasn't the reason why I was all of a sudden patient enough. So I remember this season, I was about to promote to Division 2. Oh, that would be so nice. I would love to have games at 9 a.m., honestly. That would be the best. Hat-Trick and morning coffee. That would be absolutely lovely. But I remember this season, I would have been quite strong in a qualification match. And then I didn't promote. And I was pissed off. But I also realized that my team wouldn't be good enough once again. So I think that's when I lost. I lost the drive. 2016 there. Feels bad. I mean, well, and then it doesn't, because, well, it does. It does actually feel a little bad. Ah, well. This time around, especially with Inter Calvehave and my main team in Denmark. My primary team, I should say. This time I'll go all the way to the very top. I hope. Men er også Bramante. I'm wondering if this guy can sustain. The age of his players. If he has to rebuild soon. I think he will. Yeah, he's won 7 in a row. 7 league titles in a row. Did I remember correctly that with one of your teams you're testing the whole roster without specs? Nah. That's not it. I can't remember. I think we were talking about it on the Twitch channel, and someone mentioned it. No. But I'm not. I don't. I was about to say I don't know what I'm doing with my Danish, my secondary Danish team, but that's not true. I'm training wingers to build some cash, and I mean, if I get a super talent, a homegrown national team player would be very cool. But it all depends. If I get a golden generation of homegrown players, I might just try to go up through the series with this team as well. But I'm contemplating doing something like trying to train a national team player or something, just so that I'm not doing the same thing with all my clubs. Obviously, with Inter Calveheo, 2 of the homegrown players are specless. I hope it won't be an issue. Gamalini and Frantioni. It remains to be seen whether or not. Yeah. And that's simply because Zanotti is as good as, well, he's really good. Have you guys ever pulled a youth player with the same name as a real life player? I did twice. I can say for sure that I haven't pulled any player with like any known, like a professional high level player in any way. What was the name of the real life player that you pulled? Jari Liedmanen. Is that the only very known player you know? That's the Alan Boxic, a legend in my favorite team. For Lazio or? I hope I remember correctly now. Oh, the only one you know within the game. Not Lazio. He did play for Lazio, right? Okay, I can actually say that. Oh, his Croatian team, or? I'm cheating here. I pulled up his career history. But I mean, Lazio isn't that the that's the club he played the longest in, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so his original club, you could say. So you're from Croatia? Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that. I only have some crude Danish Hajduk split. Like, no idea. We have perhaps the highest amount of sounds. Hajduk. Hajduk. Oh, wait a minute. The ball is rolling and Calvaheo trying a left-hand attack. Let's just give the ball to Zanotti. Perfect. Hajduk. Francioni, come on. A second goal. He scores. At this level, not being spec'd doesn't matter much. But I guess everyone knew that. Four goals this season. Hi, Doc. I hope you don't meet and get to say that too often, though. But so that was one of the names. That's pretty cool, especially if he's a legend in your favorite team. Come on, unknowns. So who pulled Jari Liedman in? He was very good at Ajax, at least. And then I think he got injured a lot. Did he go to... He went to Liverpool as well? And Barcelona? Jari Liedmanen? Oh, we went from Ajax to Barcelona, actually. It's a little sad to see a player having such a successful stint in Ajax and then playing for so many different clubs. I remember one of my good friends in school, he was an Ajax fan because of Jari Liedmanen. Susanne Sloncha. Oh, you have a team in Grenada? Is that the new league? No, that's season 4. Well, still a relatively new league, of course. When do they play? RC. Oh yeah, they play in 2 hours. Yeah, it's the 4th season, so we've only just started the 4th season. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm fairly sure the guy training this guy for... No, not this guy. Max Deichmann. He's playing in Granada as well. He's helping me. He's a baker. If you ever saw and spent time with Papa Mish's cycle training, you probably have heard of bake players. How did you decide for a team in San Marino? Honestly, it's a little blurry right now, but I'm fairly certain I was thinking about the match time. So they played Sunday evening like my Danish team, in order for me to be able to remember and having it into to have it quite close to the Danish match. And then I also had in mind to do this Let's Play series. So I want the country not to be too big, but still have some sort of a player base. And well, I guess 9am is the best time. Join Poland. Should I ever be in the situation where I would have to join a new country, that could be an argument. I'm not even lying about it, because I found that often it would be cool to have that early game. So I'm getting what you're saying, but also I like the idea of you could have this Internazionale and being an international manager, not in Italy, of course, but then in an Italian-speaking country. I thought it fitted quite well with some kind of role-playing background and of some sort. So that's why I thought those 3 things combined. Starting with a new team, not in the biggest country of all. I've then learned that it's quite competitive because of all the Italian managers. But that's alright. A small country would mean that you could, once you start ascending and competing a little, that you didn't have to go through 6 seasons to have some sense of a progression in the YouTube series. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. Most likely that'll be the case. Be sure to see when it all comes crumbling down. Looking at the other games, we are 10 minutes into the second half here. Cesarnes Lancia leading 3-0 against SS Siravalle. Inter Calvajao up 4-0 against Tamazzo. Francioni with a brace so far. Berlin United leading 2-1 away to the unknowns. I wouldn't mind a little equalizer from the unknowns. I know I play with the manager Stenhøj in Denmark, and he deserves a point, and I wouldn't mind Berlin dropping a point. This is a bot team. It's AC Chiasanova and AS Fiorentino. and it's 2-1 in that match. And in the Campionato Sammarinese, that's the top flight, we have Penarossa Bramante leading 4-0 against Borgo Tre Case, and Avanti Acquaviva Calcio, it's trailing by 1 goal to San Marino Fallen, the long shot team, and they went up with a header in the 14th minute. And we have Damiano Tomassi FC trailing to Atletis San Marino Junks. In the final game, we have FC Bernatiac SM leading 3-0 against Maialinos. 57 minutes played. This time the goal scorer was Gastão Silva Mateus. He's a powerful midfielder, not played defensively today. And if we look at the league table, it means that Atletis San Marino are second now, and Bernatiac third. We have three teams on 6 points, trailing behind the reigning champions, Penarossa Bramante. 57 minutes in here. Could we get a hat-trick for Sanotti? That would be awesome. We had a quick event for Luigi Negretti. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to equalize in this situation. What a shame. What a shame. How many spectators? Oh, we didn't get the... Only 15,000 for the match between the Unknowns and Berlin United. 68,521 people walked through the turnstile at the Penarossa Bramante Arena. 59,406 at the Aquao Arena. 72,222 people seated in the match between Bernatiac and Maialinos. Looking forward to the day where we can actually pull off attendances in there as big as those, because that would be very nice for the balance, I'd say. Oh, it seems we got an equalizer between Atletis and Damiano Tomazzi, and it was the home team getting the equalizer here, Tony Hay. Tony Hay did profit on the smart moves by Guido Riccio, because he's unpredictable and he's playing at the right back today, now assisting. And it looks to be an open contest. Is that a counter-attack here? Magical counter. So they have a ton of attack rating, but magical counter? They could probably expect 3 counter-attacks like that, I think. Zanotti, more goals. Come on, do something. How are we with the stamina? Solid. Passable. Probably not like we're going to get some extra few goals out of that scenario, really. Plus 11 on the goal difference as well. We're just so far ahead of everyone. Penara Sabramante. How are they statistically? Quite far ahead. Quite far, honestly. Crazy. They didn't announce the spectators still, or the attendance. Oh, I didn't actually notice until now, but apparently my construction didn't finish today as expected. On the positive note, though, we have a full stadium, but we probably could have sold a few more tickets today. Bummer. Mayalinas getting one of those counterattacks with the vine. That's 3 or 4 counterattacks. Now attacking in the right side. And it was Daryl Jatnanansing from Curacao. So now the score is 3-2. 64 minutes played. Come on, Inter Calvajal. We need to get this guy on the score sheet again and again. We're creating a legend here. I just hope he'll be in contention for under 21's spot as well. I heard from the scout. Yeah, it must be like a season and a half ago when he was promoted. And he accepted the training plans regarding Tamoso, so we'll see. That's also one of the reasons why I'm contemplating going for the excellent level 5 coach. I just haven't converted yet because I'm not entirely certain that we have enough money. Do you guys have excellent coaches? Oh, you have a... Is he a homegrown player, Robert? That 17-year-old. What is his player ID? Could we check him out? Show us. Level 5 coaches in all 4 teams. Yeah. My currency is in kroner, so you would have to divide this by 10. So I have around 10 million in the... Yeah, you train for the under 21, so it's a must-have. Yeah, basically I should swapping as well, but... The thing is, then they announced the change, right? Now I have to pay more in wages. So if we used an existing player, still costs me 1.8 million. And he's only weak leadership. Should I just bite the bullet and get it over with? What do you guys think? Francione! That's a hat trick. Scoring after attack in the right side. How about that? The unknowns. Come on, you can make another goal here. Yeah, what I would have to wait a full season before I could convert. Then the thing is, if I want to bring it into consideration for the under 21s, the national team, I should have done it a season and a half ago. But it won't have any effect if I have to wait another season. Then I might as well just keep going with a solid and see if it's enough. Or level 5. Whichever you prefer. But should be good for the confidence before the match against Berlin. They have such high defense ratings though, Berlin. How were we initially? I'm actually thinking something. This could... Yeah, coach experience is important if you want to convert him internally. So if you want to make an existing player into a coach, the higher experience, the cheaper he'll be. Penarosa scoring their 5th in this game. Charles Mas heading in. No, actually he's the assist, and it was Ludovico Cabalen on the head. On a header this time. So the more experience, the cheaper it gets, especially for the level 5 excellent coach. Especially. But I'm actually thinking about the coach here. Because now I'm training defense at the moment, right? And an attacking coach could actually add to the attacking prowess while we are training defense. So that could actually justify swapping now. If you think about it, more attack rating probably lead to winning by larger margins against all the bots, which we undeniably are still playing quite a few games against. And higher fan mood, leading to more fans. I mean, in some way, getting an offensive coach at this point, even though it's not the best deal and the best deal ever, probably a quite bad deal to convert a weak coach at this moment. Could I would have to calculate a little, but if we imagine that on average you earn $500,000 per week because you have better confidence, you score more goals, you have higher fan mood. It's a season, and it's I'm going to watch the Real Madrid match. They're playing Sevilla, right? Well, thank you for stopping by, Robert, and I'll see you some other time. Because I can certainly say this is not the last time we'll be streaming on YouTube and be looking at following the San Marinese adventure here. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the match. Yeah. Unless anything unusual happens, you could probably count on a stream next Sunday evening. Otherwise, I will keep you guys posted, and I will refer to the stream as well. So yeah, I'm thinking stream next Sunday as well. The cool thing about streaming the matches live is that I can actually use highlights from the stream in my video, which I usually make in 15 minutes anyway. That's actually a nice side effect. Oh, the unknowns. Where's the stamina? How are you supposed to grab a point here? Florinda della Corte. Oh, that's an unpredictable event. Zanotti. Oh. Okay, so it was almost an unpredictable assist, not a catastrophic or like an on goal or giving a chance away. Penarosa through on the right side. Nah, probably they won't score more on this evening. I think it choked. It didn't. They actually scored. Wow. That's not unlucky. Tana Minik scoring on an attack in the right side. 75 minutes played, yeah. Berlin United coming to a 3-1 lead away from, and it was from an indirect set pieces combination. Emilio Giacoppi was the man of the hour, putting them ahead by 2, 3, and whoa. Zanotti. And again. No. Zanotti. I would have loved to see 6 goals in 5 games this season, but unfortunately, just 5 goals so far. But wait, didn't we play 6 games? Am I lying to you guys? We did. Do you have in the Danish community something like a newspaper? A Croatian user is making the haha news. Not too often, it's more in a comic book style. No, we don't have anyone really writing up news anymore. We used to. Sinus launcher up by 4 now. Central attack scored by Tadeusz, Gomola, and Kirsanova. Not really important because that's just about team. And Atletis San Marino equalizing from a counter-attack in the middle. But it's quite fun. We used to have a lot of managers writing a lot of press conferences. Marassi scoring on an attack from the right-hand side. And now we're up by 6. Perfect. We had, for some reason, we had a player, a Danish player generated, and he had 75D in the middle of his name. He was called Brian. For some reason, he came up with this. Like, it was way before you could give people or players nicknames like that, and way before you could even change the names of players. And the owner used to make like a long narrative about his life and how he would become a celebrity footballer. Kind of like, inspired like David Beckham, I would think. And he would end up in a fight and stuff like that, and he would do a series of comical reality style kind of news. But it was a long time ago because it was before nicknames and renamed players as well. Berlin United now up 4-1. It was an attack in the middle of the unknown defense. Claudio Valentini scoring the 4th goal on the evening for Berlin United. And that means that Berlin United are actually in 2nd place now, with a better goal difference than Cesane Sloncha. I have no idea if I actually pronounced that correctly. If I recall correctly, it's a Polish manager. But now Robert left. So now we can't get that cleared. Quite happy about the way the match is going. I am playing it cool, obviously, against the bot team, and getting 6 goals was more than I could possibly hope for. But obviously, I would love to see Zanotti make another goal or so. Borgo actually pressing away in attack now. Too little too late, I think. Let's just get Zanotti down the left-hand side 1 or 2 more times. That's greedy, but we've had 8 chances already. Probably not gonna happen. Do you think there's some kind of seed, like, for a player? Like, if you play up front, you are more likely to score than all the others, or... Penarasa hits the side netting here. Oh, so that comment is in it must be a core commentary. I hate it. I think it's so frustrating. If you're following like 6 matches or something and more, perhaps 20, live coverage, and then you think someone scored and oh no, it's in the side netting. I've mentioned that a few times, but Berlin United again on the ball here. Marino Giacoppi breaks through on the right, and that could lead to another goal for Berlin United. Oh man, they'll have such good confidence as well. Please don't. A defender emerges on the line to clear the ball. Thank you. Let's see, Penarasa on the left-hand side. A brave attempt, but the defense could clear it with ease. Yeah. Shouldn't expect more goals from the defending champions in this scenario. Simply too much of a drawback now. In this case, however. Go, go, go. Zanotti. We have a few changes here. Marinas actually did 2 of those. Galil Jadanansen going off the field and being replaced by Paolo Donati. And we had Jonathan Assetto being replaced by Amel Ifeani in the central defense, and swapping from defensive to a normal setting here. One more, come on. Borgo to Grasse having a shot here. But oh wait, it was they actually gave the ball away to Penarosa Bramante again, but no good execution on the Penarosa attack that it led to here. 2.5 minutes remaining of the ordinary time. Only a cold beer sip can bring a 7th goal now. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, hi, he 13. Well, I like the way that you're thinking. Makes sense. Now in the 88th minute. What a strange track this is. Should probably curate another playlist for these YouTube streams. Isn't alcohol banned in Denmark? Excuse me, what? Since when? Where? When? Did I forget to check the news or? No. Not at all. Three minutes at it. That could mean that there's time for another goal. I'm also just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'd actually say in Denmark we do have a few traditional events where if you said, no, I don't drink, you would probably be looked upon like it's less and less, but it used to be like mandatory is not the right word, but it would be the usual custom to drink, and in some cases drink a lot. So you get banned if you say you don't drink, or but no, in general. My teacher in uni in Denmark drank beer in between classes. When was that? Designer's lunch going up by 5 and a penalty. Otra okra panuncio. He missed one, but this time he executes nicely and brings the score to 5-0. 2011 in Odense. All right. Yeah, but I think, man, that's 2011 is in regards to all the drinking policies. Well, not policies, but also just the general. What I'm trying to say is, probably 2011, you would have less people accepting the fact that someone would say, "Oh, I don't drink," but quite a lot of places, people still don't understand it really. In some circles, at least, right? The Sana Shlanche, another penalty. Okay, ref. But I don't think you would be able to ban alcohol in Denmark. Ever. Could there be one more attack? No, there couldn't. We win 6 goals to nothing. Tommaso Zanotti with a single goal today and a hat-trick from Francione. Love to see it. Love to see it. Unfortunately, the unknowns aren't capable of stealing a point from Berlin United. You can't have it all, apparently. But a good victory. 6-0. More than we were hoping for. Playing with the played cool setting for the midfield. There it is. There's the final whistle. And that concludes all of the matches in this live coverage here. Like that. Let's just have a look at yeah. Marassi, the man of the match here. Let's just look at that. Look at it like this, because they're just spamming. Did I miss this week's scout call? I just got home 10 minutes ago. Didn't even know there was a stream. No, this is the first time ever I'm streaming on the YouTube platform with the San Marinese team, and that's probably where I'm going to keep action for San Marino into Calvehave. But I did actually I did the scout call yesterday while I was recording, because I only got the idea to try out streaming on YouTube yesterday. So for now, we're just trying out some YouTube live streaming for the San Marinese matches. And yeah, it seems to go all right. I mean, for a first ever real stream, we actually had an audience. That's not something you could count on Twitch, for instance. But again, we have built up quite a community in the channel. So, but it's nice. It's very nice to have people here in the chat. Was checking out Zanotti and Marassi, and I wish Zanotti would get the man of the match, but he's starting to look quite good performance-wise. Hey, Epicurus on a bicycle. Yeah, keep it up, but I now also have a schedule so we know. Yeah, I certainly will. That should definitely get better. Honestly, I wasn't sure that I was going to stream today, because I did record 2 episodes for the podcast with 2 different guests. So I spent 3 hours doing that, and then I did the live stream for the Danish community, which is on Twitch, and I'm probably not going to change that anytime soon, because it's established on that platform. But yeah, and I was testing some things yesterday with the how to live stream on YouTube and stuff, and then I was thinking I better not announce anything, and then I'm feeling too tired, especially on the first try. So I ended up just trying it out, seeing if anyone would actually notice. And it seems people noticed. So I will definitely write up a schedule for you guys and announce the live streams when I plan to do so. Definitely. Let's take a look at the league table here. We are up top. 2 points clear. And hopefully we can fend off Berlin United in the next round. Satisfied. That's an alright team spirit at this point. You're doing a nice job all around, but please don't overwork yourself and burn out. I'm fully aware that I should take it easy. I wasn't planning to record 2 podcast episodes today. I had one scheduled, and then another guest returned to me, and it had been postponed a few times because of different things. And then I just, okay, let's go ahead and get it done. So yeah, I will take it easy. And that's also why I'm going to say thank you so much, guys, for watching for this first ever stream in San Marino and on YouTube, the first real stream. Hopefully we'll be able to do much more. And for now, please, yeah, you guys can expect a stream on Sunday unless something goes terribly wrong or something happens that will come in the way of that, but I don't think so. So yeah, have a good week. See you next weekend. And if you're curious about this week's Scouts Call, you won't even be able to see it in the Let's Play Hat-Trick episode, which may be released tonight. I think I will release it tonight. I might as well. But there won't be any Scouts Call because I messed it up. Luckily for you guys, it wasn't a good player. So, farvel. Farvel og tak. Thank you too, guys. Thank you so much for being part of this. I'll see you guys soon. And I think I'll do a little extra thing tonight and edit the last part of the Let's Play series, because all it needs is the stuff from this evening's match. So hopefully it could be done quite fast. I'm off for now. Take care and have a great week in Hat-Trick. See you guys soon. Bye.